Well, hello, everybody. Thank you for visiting with me this evening for your bedtime stories, your personal story time. In this way, I get to tell you longer stories that you could listen to over and over again, rather than in a crowd of kids at the library where I kind of have to tell shorter stories for the babies. So it's enjoyable for both of us because I love to tell these stories. Miss Debbie loves stories. So let's get started. And I've been singing a new hello song. So it goes like this: Hello again. Here's my best to you. Are your skies all gray? I hope they're blue. Let me sing my song for you. Hello, hello again. Isn't that a wonderful song? I used to hear that on the radio when I was young, and I just always remembered it because it's just a cheerful little song. So, anyway, here's one you know. Goes like this. Sometimes my mommy takes me over to my friend's house to play. Sometimes she's gone a little while, and sometimes she's gone all day. But my mommy comes back, my mommy comes back, my mommy comes back to get me. My mommy comes back, she always comes back, she never would forget me. I'm putting my scarf on because it's a little chilly in this room in the library. So you're snuggled in your bed. I'm hoping you could bring your sheets and your blankets right up to your neck and snuggle into Lily White's party there. So let's do our finger song. Um, Close your hands into your fists and put them in your lap. Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Tall Lady? Where is Tall Lady? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, ma'am? Very well, I thank you. Stride away, stride away. Where is Ringman? Where is Ringman? Here I am. Here I am. No, that was Pinky. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, dude? Very well, I thank you. Skip away, skip away. All right, shake out your hands. They've worked so hard. Um, your fingers, hands grab books. Your fingers grab your fork and spoon for eating. Your hands and fingers pick up toys. They're busy and they need care. So a good way to get them settled for bed is to like massage each finger. Just give it a little squeeze. A little squeeze. That feels good. Yeah, and just shake them out. And my favorite new one is pretend you're a little baby chick and tuck your elbows to your sides and like flap your little wings. That's a good one. Oh, so last time we heard a very famous story called Knuffle Bunny. And knuffle is a Dutch word, and some people pronounce it knuffle, the silent K, and some people say knuffle. Um, so today we're going to hear the second book of Knuffle Bunny, and this is called Knuffle Bunny 2 by Mo Willems, A Case of Mistaken Identity. And it's published by Hyperion Books for Children in New York. So, Mo Willems, I think, is Dutch. He has a Dutch parents, and that's why he knows what a Knuffle Bunny is. And Knuffle means hug, hugging or snuggling. So you can knuffle into your bed at night. So, I love the pictures that he did. He kind of took photographs of New York City and did his drawings on top. So, in the beginning, there are Trixie's parents getting married. And then they have the little baby girl, Trixie. And then she's getting older, and the parents are changing a little bit. Here they are going for a walk with the little baby in the harness. And then, you know, in Knuffle Bunny, the original tale, Knuffle Bunny got lost in the laundromat. And look at how Trixie has gotten bigger. She's going to school now. Okay. One morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie really knew how to talk. So they're taking a walk. Looks like they're going to school. And Trixie is blabbing away. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do that. And I'm so excited to be alive. And then I'll show Margot. And then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Leela, and then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Toshi, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and talk and talk and talk. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. Come on, Daddy. School. And there's her school. Let's see if it has a name on it. Public school. No name. Usually they have numbers in New York. Like public PS 123. So they're going up the stairs to her classroom, walking down the hall, and now they are going into the classroom. Are you going to school or daycare? Then you'll recognize some of these scenes. Trixie couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Mrs. Greengrove and all her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. Sonia is standing there with a Knuffle Bunny. Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. The morning did not go well as the girls glowered at each other. And Trixie says Knuffle, and Sonia says Knuffle. Knuffle, Knuffle. And here's Sonia showing her Knuffle Bunny. And then the girls are arguing, and the teacher's not happy about it. So the afternoon was worse. The teacher took the Knuffle Bunnies away. When the school bell rang for Mrs. Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies to the girls. And then everyone ran to the playground as the day got better. Then, before she knew it, let's see, playing in the sandbox, swinging on the swing, and before she knew it, it was time to go home. Trixie ate her dinner. Not really, she just pushed it around her plate, and she devoured her dessert. She brushed her teeth, and tried to escape the mommy and daddy robots from planet Snurp. Her parents are kind of goofy. Aren't all parents goofy? And at bedtime, Trixie was tucked in, ready for sleep. Good night, Trixie. But a few hours later, she couldn't sleep. She's tossing and turning, and tossing, and Trixie realized something. Trixie marched into her mommy and daddy's room and said, "This is not my bunny." It's the middle of the night. Trixie's daddy had to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" Trixie's daddy went to the phone. Obviously, she wasn't going to let it go. So he went to the phone. Before he even made it down the stairs, ring, ring, the phone rang. And the person on the other end of the phone said, "We have your bunny." And Daddy looked at it and he said, "Well, we have yours." Arrangements were made. And Trixie and her daddy left the house. What did he go out in his bathrobe and slippers in the middle of the night? Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Trixie did not want to be late. All right, where are they? Okay, so there's Trixie and her daddy crossing the street there, and then Sonia and her daddy are crossing the street there. Trixie did not want to be late, and Sonia did not want to be late. There was an exchange, and the Knuffle Bunnies were back where they belonged. Oy, what a long night that was. And Sonia said, "I was so worried about my bunny." And Trixie said, "So was I." Then they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back," at the exact same time. And they started giggling. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. And there they are hugging each other. The end. Oh, it's a picture on the sidewalk made of chalk about two Knuffle bunnies. Ooh, there's an epilogue. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed to school. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. "Do you want to play with my Knuffle Bunny?" "Sure. Do you want to play with mine?" Now they could share. The end. You gotta love these books, and they're so famous. Knuffle Bunny. Oh, let's get ready for bed. This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face before we go to bed. This is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair before we go to bed. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth before we go to bed. This is the way we blow a kiss, blow a kiss, blow a kiss. This is the way we blow a kiss before we go to bed. That song always makes me yawn. Because it's bedtime. Day is done, gone the sun, from the land, from the hills, from the sky. All is well, safely rest. Sleep is nigh. Sleep is near. That's an old-fashioned word, nigh. Night is nigh. It just happens to rhyme. Oh yeah, who comes out at night to watch over us? Twinkle. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. I wish for sweet dreams for all my friends and a good night's sleep. That's very important because you were busy today and you need your sleep tonight and you need all that energy for tomorrow. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Good night, Twinkle. Thanks for watching over us tonight and every night. Oh, well, I have another Knuffle Bunny story. This is the third and final book in the trilogy, Knuffle Bunny Free by Mo Willems. And Trixie's a little bit older in this book. This one is published by Balzer and Bray, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. So, one day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. They're getting into the taxi. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Holland is far away over the Atlantic Ocean. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in line, watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine, waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. How exciting. Have you ever been on an airplane? On the plane, Trixie played and read. Look what she's reading, Elephant and Piggy. And slept. And before she knew it, the plane had landed. Wake up, Trixie. And Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train, a lot of traveling, to go to Oma and Opa's house. And there they are, her grandma and grandpa. Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. And suddenly, Trixie realized something. Uh-oh. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. She's just standing there staring at him. She didn't have to tell him. She just standing there staring at him, and he knew. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had left for China. China is very far away. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Trixie's daddy told the story of when he was a little boy and said goodbye to his special lammy. Do you have a special toy? Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. Trixie understood. She was getting bigger, even if she wished she wasn't. She takes a bath all by herself now. She's a big girl. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe and the swings on the playground and the carnival that was in town. And while the whole week was filled with fun things, like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks. Oh, there's the windmill. I've never seen a windmill. Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle Bunny. Oma and Opa understood. Oma and Opa had a plan. That night, they had a surprise for Trixie. A brand new, top-of-the-line, funny bunny wunny doll extreme. It could walk. It spoke Dutch. Ik kan spreken. It could dance. Ik kan dansen. But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. It wasn't Knuffle Bunny. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle Bunny. But before she knew it, she was dreaming. And the next morning, she felt better. Let's see what she was dreaming. Ooh. This is a big pull-out page. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle Bunny would meet. Wow. Whoa. On the plane, right? In China. And she dreamed of Knuffle Bunny and all the places he would visit. You've just got to come to the library and take this book out for yourself. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. It was a great day. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane. And here they are sitting on the plane, and a little boy behind them is just going, wah! Noisy, noisy. Listen to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. But can you believe it? Right there on that very plane, Trixie noticed something. Something stuffed into the pocket of the seat in front of her. Knuffle Bunny! Wow! Whoa! Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle Bunny back in her arms. That is really a coincidence of some kind, of some importance. She was so happy to see Knuffle Bunny and happy enough to make a decision. Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle Bunny?" "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Really?" asked Trixie's daddy. "Really?" asked Trixie's mommy. "Blaggle plaggle?" asked the baby. "Really," said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were proud. And the other passengers were very relieved. Nobody wants to be on a plane or a bus with a crying baby. And that is how they said goodbye. A few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter and a picture of the baby with Knuffle Bunny. The end. A note to Trixie from her daddy. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family, and be happy. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package from an old pen pal for your little boy. The end. Oh, aren't these the best stories in the world? Knuffle Bunny. Ah, are you sleepy now? Those are sleepy time books. Okay. If you're sleepy and you know it, blink your eyes, blink, blink. If you're sleepy and you know it, blink your eyes, blink, blink. If you're sleepy and you know it, you will always show it. If you're sleepy and you know it, blink your eyes, blink, blink. If you're sleepy and you know it, wink your eye, wink, wink. If you're sleepy and you know it, wink your eye, wink, wink. If you're sleepy and you know it, you will always show it. If you're sleepy and you know it, wink your eye, wink, wink. If you're sleepy and you know it, nod your head, nod, nod. If you're sleepy and you know it, nod your head, nod, nod. If you're sleepy and you know it, you will always show it. If you're sleepy and you know it, nod your head, nod, nod. And baby yawn. Oh, Miss Debbie is sleepy. If you're sleepy and you know it, take a deep breath in through your nose and blow it out. Whew. If you're sleepy and you know it, take a deep breath. Sigh it out. If you're sleepy and you know it, you will always show it. If you're sleepy and you know it, take a deep breath. Well, that'll get you ready for sleep very fast. It's time for Lily White's party, you know. So go hippity hop to bed. But you say, I'd rather stay up instead. When mother says must, there's nothing but just go hippity hop to bed. Well, I have one last book for you, a shorter one, a really sweet one. This is called Inch by Inch by Leo Leone. It's a little too early to see inchworms, but you'll see them. Oh, here he is. They're little green, they're little tiny, they're about an inch long, and they're little tiny, and they kind of like hang by invisible threads. They come down from the trees, and little inchworms. And look, can you see how he kind of moves? You can make your little inchworm move. If they landed on your finger, you could let them measure your hand or your finger. Inch by Inch by Leo Leone, published by HarperCollins Publishers. Where is that little inchworm? That's what I love about this book. Let me see. Where is that little inchworm? Is he even in this picture? You don't see him. He must still be in the tree. That's why I say come to the library and take out these books so you can sit them in your lap and look at them for as long as you like. One day, a hungry robin saw an inchworm, green as an emerald, sitting on a twig. The robin was about to gobble him up. Robins eat worms, by the way. They don't eat seeds, they eat worms. Don't eat me. I am an inchworm. I am useful. I measure things. Is that so? Said the robin. Then measure my tail. You can tell it's a robin because it has the red breast. Love to see robins. They make such a cheerful sound. That's easy, said the inchworm. And here he is measuring the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. Just think, said the robin, my tail is 5 inches long. And with the inchworm, he flew to where the other birds needed to be measured. The inchworm measured the neck of the flamingo. He measured the toucan's beak. And the legs of the heron. And the tail of the pheasant. He did a lot of measuring. And the whole hummingbird. I wonder how many inches a hummingbird is. Maybe 3, maybe 2. One morning, the nightingale said to the inchworm, do you see them up there? Measure my song, said the nightingale. But how can I do that, said the inchworm. I measure things, not songs. Measure my song or I'll eat you for breakfast, said the nightingale. Then the inchworm had an idea. I'll try, he said. Go ahead and sing. The nightingale opened his throat and sang, and the inchworm measured away. The inchworm crawled away. And while the nightingale was still singing, the inchworm measured and measured. Here he is at the bottom, inch by inch. And measured inch by inch. Until he inched out of sight. The end. That was pretty smart. The end, inch by inch. I love that. Alrighty, I'm ready for sleep. Are you? Let's row our boat to dreamland. Ready? It's a good way to stretch too. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream again. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. I hope you have sweet dreams. I wish you sweet dreams and a good night's sleep. And I have one last song for you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I hope you sleep well. I'll see you next time. Come to the library and see me. Bye.